the blue hell are you?
What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blunderbuss79, and today we got the brand new sneak peek for the mid-month. So let's go ahead and get into it. Got a lot to get into about this one. Greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight, a new look of the mutant with powerful transformative abilities who can copy the look, shape, and even voice.
They say you can imitate anybody. Even their voice.
Of others has been reported. The mysterious polymorph. Down here at the bottom, we got check out the new looks and powers of the supervillain who can change shape freely by manipulating her body, cell, and tissue. And as we know, that is Mystque. Let's go ahead and shoot on over to Twitter to see what they're talking about. Cunning shapeshifter Mystque has returned to Marvel Future Fight and ready to join the battle. If we look at the beginning of the sneak peek here, Mystque comes up in the AIM outfit here, and as you can see right here on the desk, we do have a little bit of intel here. We got the top secret warning, Tier 4 access required.
That's when you get a peek at her ass. That's when you get busy playing like you working.
So I'm really wondering, this is a little bit different than when we got this same folder for when Tony came out during his Tier 4 for that sneak peek. This is a little different because Tier 4s has been in the game for a while now. So maybe this means that we're gonna get some sort of game mode that's Tier 4 exclusive. We are getting all of these support types that are getting Tier 4, Mystque, and before that Cyclops. So I really have to wonder about that, if they're kind of front loading the support Tier 4s, so we'll have access to them when we get in the game mode. We also got another hint here: mutant criminal, citywide manhunt underway for known suspects. And we have a picture of Mystque in her original uniform right here. And then of course on the right side here, yes, Mystque is a part of this key art, but it's interesting that they chose this key art because this is the key art from the House of X, Powers of X V5.9 update.
We have here is a failure to communicate with the young folk and the older folk. Is that what it is? That what?
And in that update, we got a few interesting things. We got Professor X, we got Mystque as a playable character, and also Mr. Sinister joining the fray. But also Danger Room was still a thing in the game. And that's interesting because if you guys remember, we got this picture of this burnout X mansion right during the time where we got the sneak peek for the Goblin Queen update. And everybody was wondering what this was all about. And I speculated that we could be getting Danger Room coming back. This is sort of a similar hint in that regard, that we could be getting Danger Room coming back to the game. It was in beta when it left. We never got the alpha version of that. This wouldn't be the first time that they've taken the game mode out of the game and then brought it back, i.e. Dimension missions in a revamped format. So if they do that and the rewards are really good, this could be a great thing. Other thing that came along with version 5.9 of this game was Squad Battle, which was a new game mode. So interesting that they chose that key art. Is something that I thought I'd point out. For Sentinel did also get an update with this, so that's another character that I think we can kind of keep an eye out for. Not necessarily a mutant, but considering that everybody that they've been dropping this month has been so expensive, kind of the elephant in the room that I wanted to talk about. I mean, let's just break this down. You got Mystque right here that is 2,500 crystals, plus you're talking about a uniform that's going to be 1,050 crystals. We already broke down in the live stream the other day that if you bought everything outright for the Goblin Queen update, you're looking at around 13,200 crystals, and you want to put another 3,000 crystals on that. Really smart move, Netmarble. And you can see right here when the character originally dropped, she was 2,500 crystals, and she's remained that the entire life that she's been in the game. And then on the second purchase, you get an additional 1,250 crystals. The first purchase gets you a 6-star Mystque. The second purchase gets you 160 of her bios with all of these materials. So, yeah, you couple that cost of a 4,500 crystal character if you want to get her right away, because there's no guarantee that you're gonna get her bios out of that chest.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And yeah, as you guys can see right here, you can unlock Rachel Summers from the contribution chest in Dimension missions. But I was playing this game when Danger Room came out, and through the entire life cycle of the game mode, this is what I have for Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and I have Zilch on Abomination. Professor X, I actually had to fork over the 4,500 crystals in order to purchase him during a Black Friday event. So that's kind of what you're stuck at.
Money! Mucho dinero!
And then on top of that, having to fork over 7,700 crystals for this girl in order to unlock Epic Quest. This is turning out to be one of the most expensive Epic Quests of all time, and it's not even close. So I mean, I'm really hoping that the mid-month comes through with something. I mean, if you ask me, it's not the brightest move to release a Crystal Wall character with a crystal uniform if it's heavily discounted, similar to the way that Doctor Strange uniform was when he was first released. I believe it was like 450 crystals or something like that with one of his really old uniforms. I think that could work, but anything outside of that is just gonna seem like an absolute cash grab. And
Not in my house.
interestingly enough, that hint going back to version 5.9, you know what else was released with that? Yeah, so y'all like, comment, share, sub. Let me know what y'all think. Is this a pure greed move on Netmarble's part, or is it something that they have in the works that maybe we can't see in terms of game modes or something like that? Y'all like, comment, share, sub, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.